when you're starting out, you take what you can get. Kevin was an idiot. He and his cohort, I don't even remember the kid's name, with no plan, with no work as far as what they were going to get, they broke into a post office. If I'm remembering correctly, it was on Far Road, and they were going to pop the safe. Well, they failed. They couldn't pop the safe. So what they did was they rolled the safe to the loading dock and loaded it onto a flatbed truck. As they're going around a curve, they had not tied the safe down securely. The safe rolls off of the truck into a ditch. They're in the ditch trying to pick up the safe when along comes the State Patrol. The State Patrol officer, being a good cop, gets into the ditch trying to help them. Well, when they roll the safe over, lo and behold, property of the United States government. Well, the cop busts them on the spot, calls for backup. They get the safe. When they inventory the safe, which they're required to do, they open the safe. There was $57 worth of postage stamps. That was Kevin. Kevin was a complete idiot. And a side story on Kevin was, I met his mother, and she had been, her husband, Kevin's father, had worked at the Atlanta Journal. And when he passed away, there was a nice insurance policy. Long story short, she was able to pay off her house. Kevin was in jail and was wanting his mother to put up the bond because the bonding companies wouldn't touch him because they knew he was going to jackrabbit on them. And the woman asked me in the interview room with Kevin sitting there, what would you do? Would you put up the house? And with Kevin sitting there, I looked her straight in the eye and I said, no ma'am, because Kevin is a punk. He will run and you will lose your house. All right, it broke the woman's heart, but maybe, Richard, maybe I saved the woman's house. That's how I justified that. Because he was a little rat bastard. I mean, he really was. And I knew that if he hit the street, he was going to be gone. So here's a woman that has lost her home. She was in her 60s, and that's not where you want to put somebody on the street. So I could see it in her face. It broke her heart that I thought so little of Kevin. But like I said, maybe I saved her house.